Nick spotted a shiny rock not far away. He brushed off the sand on the surface. The more he looked, the more it seemed like gold. He quickly called his buddy over to check it out. His buddy pulled out a lighter and burned the rock. It showed signs of melting under the flame, but the color still glowed bright. They were sure it was gold. Excited, they grabbed their tools and started digging, but the deeper they dug, the bigger it got. They couldn't reach the bottom even after hours. That's when they realized it was a mountain of gold. They tied ropes around it, hoping to pull it out with a car, but the rope snapped and the mountain didn't move an inch. Staring at the massive gold mountain, they wondered how to take it away. After some thought, his buddy said he'd go borrow an excavator in town. He left some food behind and told Nick to wait there to keep from roasting in the sun. Nick found a rag and tied it to a tree for shade. Then he quietly fell asleep. When he woke up, his buddy was still nowhere in sight. Nick waited 5 days and nights in the desert. Finally, the walkie-talkie crackled with his buddy's voice. He said he got the excavator and was on his way. Told him to hold on one more day. Then the signal went dead. Just then, a car drove by in the distance. Nick wanted to yell for help, but he was scared they'd steal the gold, so he hid until the car passed. As night came, he went out to gather firewood, but a strong wind picked up around him. By the time he realized something was wrong, it was too late. A massive sandstorm was rolling straight at him to survive. Nick ran into his tent, but the storm tore it apart in seconds. He crawled toward the gold mountain, holding onto it for dear life. Luckily, the sandstorm ended quickly, but he wasn't lucky enough. A tree branch had pierced his stomach. The pain was unbearable, but he ignored it. The moment his hand touched the gold, he finally felt at ease. He yanked the branch out and heated up a soda can lid to cauterize the wound. The bleeding stopped for now, but the pain knocked him out cold. When he came to the walkie-talkie, came alive again. His buddy said he was almost there and to hang on. Right then, a woman appeared and asked if he needed help. John refused so she wouldn't discover the gold. As soon as she left, a pack of hungry wild dogs circled Nick. They were ready to attack any second. What he didn't know was a man with binoculars was watching from afar. It was his buddy who had already arrived in the desert. He never showed up because he wanted Nick dead so he could keep the gold. The dogs couldn't hold back anymore and lunged at Nick. They dragged him away while he still stared at the gold mountain. When Nick went completely silent, his buddy drove up with the excavator. He thought the gold was finally his alone, but out of nowhere an arrow pierced his chest. The truth was, the moment they found the mountain of gold, their fates were sealed. The gold was their greed. The bigger the greed, the deeper the fall.